In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, a constant source of motivation and a constant source of guidance, and that too all in free. Isn't it something very, very useful? Isn't it something which we should be adopting and taking advantage of? Yes, of course. There is a technique we are going to talk about today. The technique says that first of all, get almost a clear picture for where you want to be, what you want to achieve, what you want to become. Get a clear picture of it. This clarity is very necessary, otherwise, you will not be able to move anywhere else at all. You will keep standing wherever you are today, even after the passage of several years, even after the work hard of so many years. So, dear friends and fellows, first of all, the sort of clarity is needed, and once you have attained that, once you have up to great extent, and absolute clarity is maybe not possible, but as much as you can, the clarity in this respect should be achieved and attained. Then, then choose the people, choose some of the people from the social media, some of the people who are very known personalities and who have done whatever you wanted to do, whatever you are going to do, whatever you want to be. Choose some of those people. It could be 5, 7, 8, whatever it is. Then, once you have made a list of that, either just in the mind or you have jotted it down on the paper, then choose the best out of that. What could be the possibly best out of that? The one which is more successful than anyone else, the one which is more famous than anyone else? No, 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 not at all. Rather, the one who is easier. The one who is easier to copy, easier to follow as compared to the other people. Choose one, choose two. One or two. Out of a dozen, out of the 10, out of the 8. Now, these people, one or two, although it could be changed at any time because you have not paid any consultancy at all. It could be changed at any time and it you can even revert to, you can leave it, you can come back to it. It's quite possible because you don't need the consent of those people at all. It is the blessing of the social media. You can listen to those people whenever you want to. You can read about those people whenever you want to. And we do need to, the people, the celebrities, the famous personalities, one or two we have chosen, we have shortlisted, should be visited and revisited. We need to read about them. We need to write, we need to read the writing of those people. We need to listen to their speeches and lectures. We need to listen it from the other people. We need to discuss it with other people. So the purpose is to keep remembering them and never leaving them out of the mind. Remember them for most of the time. Remember them for most of the time. And this remembrance actually, this will provide us with a lot of guidance and will provide us with a constant source of motivation, and that the two of these things are actually desperately needed. The two of these things are desperately needed. Being inspired and motivated by those people on the one hand, and being guided, being guided by those people. And we need to remember them so often, so frequently. We need to listen to those people. We need to think about those people. And if at all there is a sort of confusion, then we can think about what those one or two favorites of mine would have done if they were in my place. I'm not saying whatever comes to your mind should be automatically implemented, and you cannot do anything other than that. That is absolutely wrong. Still, you can choose whatever you want to, whatever is more suitable to you, whatever is more suitable and more pertinent in your opinion. But at least there is one thing, that it might provide us with certain clues, with certain amount of guidance in this respect as well. And then there is another thing, that is that choose some of the people people who are not famous yet, who are not very successful yet, but still they are far ahead of you. As far your destination is concerned, as far your goals are concerned, as far your travel toward a successful life is concerned, the particular kind of success which you want to achieve, the people who have considerably traveled and to some extent succeeded on this path as well. I think we need to make a list of these people. These people are not very famous people, and we can meet them. We can meet them easily. We can seek the guidance and motivation from these people as well. We need to stay in touch with these people. We need to keep learning from these people. I think this technique will help us greatly, and this technique will help us a lot in becoming a better and even a more better person. As keeping in view our own destination is concerned, it will make us a more competent, it will make us a more and more eligible person. We need to enhance our eligibility. So this is a simple technique, a constant source of a constant source of learning, a constant source of seeking motivation and inspiration, a constant source of seeking guidance. So at all this is so cheap and this is so easily available. So why to miss this opportunity? Why not to use the social media productively and sensibly in such a manner that it could benefit us instead of harming us, instead of wasting our time. So please try it because it is something very useful. Jazakallah.